Alright people, I had to do this video all over again because you know what I did? The microphone wasn't on again. And this is the second time I did that with the microphone being off, killing my damn vibe. Good thing I ain't get like deep into my damn story. So real quick, just recapping on what I was saying, right? I'm in the process of doing the bumper again, people. Gotta take the fender liner off, right? I took the tires off, pre-gamed it kind of last night a little bit. But what I was actually saying before I kind of got jammed up, right? What I'm noticing from just doing this EBC brakes, I'm on knee brake pads, which I see that in the front, so I might have to work on that. The salt you see here, it was since January before the snowstorm. Car never really gave me no trouble. Very, very good car. Beat it up, got 100,000 miles on it. If I ain't slow down, if all this ain't happen, I maybe have like 120,000 miles on it. One of the next things I actually got to do, I got to look into changing the transmission fluid. I got to see how to do that on this, because you know, these cars is a little bit different. Actually the transmission is no transmission dipstick, so you know, I gotta look online and see how to finesse that, if I gotta suck it out, maybe I gotta suck it out or whatever. I have a extractor anyway, but yeah, I'll figure that part out and get that swapped out. And so just trying to get this. Do I have to take all this shit out? I don't think I gotta take that out, do I? Not sure. That gotta come out. That's connected with the airbox. I don't think I gotta take it out. Let me see, I'm not gonna take these two out. I took out two already. If I don't gotta take it out, I won't take it out, trust me. Unless I gotta take out the better for me. And yeah, so other than that, with this stuff, just want to take this out, get this bumper out, figure out how to get this radiator out, because the radiator I have to disconnect it from the damn condenser. What the fuck, this thing is not coming out easy. I got another trim tool. Let me see, did I take this stuff out? I just got a lot of tools, a lot of stuff all over the place, people, honestly. That's why I always told y'all, like, I never gonna, I like to keep everything down here because I got everything upstairs and I don't want to keep on going upstairs. So I'll be keeping everything packed in one car until all my work is done. I got the Toyota right here. Still got to work on that. And it's like, I'm like, So, yeah, I got another trim tool. So let's see if this trim tool is maybe better than this one. Cause see, this one has more. This one, I don't know what the hell that one is. Maybe for bigger clips or something, but yeah, this boy right here is the man for the job. And it's always good to take, when you take these out, when you're doing any kind of major work, boy, it's like you see everything. These plastics right here had a lot of ish. You see everything. Trust me, so it's always good. I did it in Renzel, boy, when I was doing that work. And that right there, I seen everything. I had access to everything, and it was like, it worked out good. So, as I said, right now, I'm just building a relationship with my charger, and we get this done. Then, I want to tell you a story about the old school now. So the old school, the condenser is, I think a part of it in the bottom rotten or something like that. So, I don't know if I'm going to be running AC this summer, people, because that's just another set of work for me to do, and I don't want to do all this work. Cause I thought that car was Gucci. It is Gucci running wise, whatever I did, what I did. But now all of a sudden, no AC kid. So now I was actually looking online to see if they sell a thing condenser. Cause they got, most of the time they sell like aftermarket parts and stuff. Excuse me, for that vehicle. Not all of it, but some things, whatever. Got another one here. Got a bunch of clips on this goddamn thing. Golly. So, hold on, people. Yeah, so, I was looking online. I seen something, but not 100% sure, you know, with these aftermarket joints for that car. So, I don't know, man. I see how things go because everything takes time. And as I said, when I go on tour, I ain't playing around with no car, people, honestly. It be like, it is what it is. I don't know if the summer's gonna be too hot anyway. So far this summer was it was like we getting cool rain, all kind of ish. Like, I don't even know what the hell going on this summer. Like, I don't know what we getting. So, I don't think I'm gonna be out in the car, but I ain't gonna be like to say like, I'm gonna be out in that ish every day or something like that. So, all right, so I think I got all the clips on this side. So let's so what I'm gonna do is Ziploc bag this right here, get out of my way. As I said, that's why I try to put everything in a Ziploc bag, people. Honestly, because me at this point, I'm taking out mad stuff. I really don't want to lose nothing right now. Cause I don't ever got patience to be even doing this, honestly. So let me try to see now how to work this out. So as I was saying with this box, yeah, I might have to take them two out, cause that connect to that box. So, and then, you know, I guess everything will get a good cleaning now. Real talk. I guess when you gotta do like them custom LED lights and RBGs and all that, they gotta take the bumper out. Which I ain't doing none of that to this, people. Like this car right here, I was gonna do the stars in the roof. I ain't doing it. Cause I don't want no extra lighting and wiring. I basically kind of like how it is. The only thing, I don't really want to do nothing to this, honestly, because like all that air intake and all that stuff ain't really doing nothing for me. Everything else right now, I think I'm basically kind of I'm kind of done with doing anything on this charger, but just to drive it right now. Like, it's just basically maintenance and just driving it. This is not a show car to me, where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put rims on it and do it. Nah. Right now, I'm just beating this up. I have a show car that's sitting right there, and like, all right, now I don't drive it. And now it don't got no AC. Like, that shit is crazy as hell, right? I don't drive it. I got mad money in it. And it's like, will I do that again? Nope. No. Never ever do that again. I'm on cars like I'm on some beat up the road mode. I want to drive. So, let me get this last clip out. Alright, so that one is out. And I made room in Renzel just in case I gotta just toss the bumper in the truck. Because I guess the truck right now, I'm just gonna do that, put it in there, let it sit in there until I knock all this out. I gotta make a run. I hit the Toyota right behind me, which I can't see. And alright, let's get this thing out now. So this, I actually seen them not take it out, but I seen them kind of, is anything else holding this? One more damn clip, people. That's what I'm saying, like it's just clips all over the place, I can't see. Right. How the hell they got like a million goddamn clips here? You got this thing, some funny ass spots. Got that one. Now, we good. What's going on here? Is this thing like one piece? What separates what the fuck going on here? Usually I think I've seen them kind of. I got another one here I think I should take out. I think I should take that out. Did I break it? Yeah. I'm almost breaking things. I broke it, like I told you, because I heard that ish go sloop. I maybe gotta replace this one. I gotta check my kit and see if I got another. Alright, so this right here, if I have to go any further, right? Which I don't. I got all of this. I got one here. I don't quite. This is like really just in my way, but let me see. Alright guys, so I started on the other side real quick. We gonna run into that. Took out the shell. I took out the bumper screws. I got one here on the top. And I believe there's one here in the corner right here, so that'll be 3. Same thing here. I'm about to get to this side. And then I think after that, I think the bumper should come out after that. I think it should slizzy on out, I believe. Unless I'm missing something. Not quite sure, but we will get into that in a second. So let me, and you know, as I said, I'm off everything. So I got a zippy right here for the nuts. And get this light on here, people. So we can knock this out. So, put y'all back on the stand real quick. Let me see if y'all got a good view of what I'm doing. Maybe not. Yeah. Alright, so it looked like it's to take out this bumper, which I seen a video on it. It's not like I never took a bumper out before, but I never took this bumper out before. So let me make sure that everything, this is like a different goddamn angle from the other one. Make sure I see that other. So I see one, and I see the other one tucked up there in the corner, goddamn. Anyway. Alright, so, excuse me. Let me try to finagle this one out here. This is a little bit. I think this one right here in front of my face. Actually, this one. Alright. 10 millimeter, and the other one, I believe it's, I think, birds out of you. I can't see too good. Oh man, that hurt. Let me see, the other one was on, let me see. I think right here. Alright, got that. So that's the other one. And then now we gotta work on the top. So that's 2. Alright guys, so now we're gonna move to the top part. This video. Put y'all right here. Get my light. Alright, so as I said, I got one basically right here in the corner. So we get that one out, that'll be number 3. I think I should use an extendo because the room without the extendo is a little bit. Alright, this out. Put this on the ground next to the clips. Boom. One more to go, and then I guess the bumper is out. And on to, I got a lot of these Dodgers pick up a lot of rocks and stuff, people. I got a lot of rocks I got to clean up. May have to put on Bathsheba in the vacuum and pick up a lot. Alright, so that's out. Now, that's the bumper of the clips. Let's go over here. Got more light. And let's see how to take this bumper out now. So, let's hang this light up. Get this light hung up for a second. And alright, move this out the way. Alright, so I clipped these already, so that's basically done. So now let's pull. So it slides out. Okay, so it slides out them clips there. Make sure I ain't break nothing. Slide out. Alright. Oh, so it was just a quick collision. Alright, so damn, this is out already. So I think I have to actually. Oh, wait a minute. What am I seeing here? What the hell was that clipped in here? That I ain't take out. What the fuck is these? I think it's some flaps. Where's this? Let me put it up like I'm gonna put it back. There's something I seen. I don't know if I forgot to take out or. Let me see. Oh, that's these plastic breather stuff, which I just don't own. Something slid out like in a certain position. I just want to make sure. Let me see. No, I think what the hell is it? I don't know how the hell that. Just gotta look at something, people. Heavy stuff. That's what they was actually in here. That's just like some kind of like plastic support stuff. Alright, I guess when I get to mount back, I have to see it wedges in somewhere. Alright, so I think next is actually the harness for the lights. it's gonna have to disconnect from the side. So just trying to see where they gonna be at. All right, so I'm gonna basically drop this down, and then as I said, there's gonna be the harness for the light. There's the thing that's still gonna be connected, which I feel it already still connected. So just trying to see. All right, let me go back up. Go back up a little bit. Let me see if I can preview it right now. Got my light right here. Thought it was another wire for the harness, but trying to get my other light. I don't got a small light, people. Let me see. I remember I put these lights on years ago. That was one of the first mods I did on the charger, the side marker joints. Now they got like RBG joints, but this is cool. But I don't think I'm doing, as I said, man, I ain't doing no RBGs or nothing like that on this charger, cause all right, let me pardon people. Just trying to see how to disconnect this harness. Like this one here is a little, like they do that. It's a push pin here. I see that little push pin. It look like a push pin. Shit up. How y'all connect this? Supposed to be a push that. We gotta get a screwdriver, people. It's always something. Let's see. Let's push this. Push that and oh shit. Alright, so got that out. And I think we should be, I guess, Gucci now to come out. Right? Clear. All right, this is the bumper. This is a big ass bumper. This is what I was telling you how, like, actually gonna rest right here for a second. Big ass bumper, people. This is what I was saying. I may have to throw this in to get this out of my way. I could actually throw it on top of the box Chevy. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't have no, oh, this was gonna throw it. I got a little weight to this thing too, people. A little weight to it. See, I got it right on top of the box Chevy. But I was gonna put it inside of Renzel. So, all right, we did it. We got this part out. As I said, breaking it down, people. See what I'm doing, breaking it down. So now, what I'm gonna do, as I said, I'm gonna open up the truck of Renzel, and I'm just gonna slide this in there, cause just want it out my way. I don't want to keep that there, cause you know, nosy ass people. So yeah, see, plenty of room in Renzel. We about to put that in Renzel. Just made the room prepare for whatever I gotta do, as I said. So, all right. I'm actually gonna keep y'all. Hold on. All right, guys, one man show. So, as I said, made room in Renzel, bow, inside. So, good old Renzel took the bumper, took that, because as I said, I just, space-wise, I could have moved to Toyota, but I didn't do that, and I don't want, like, you know, everything too much thinking around this garage, because it's a multi-garage, and, you know, people just be, you know, somebody always will say something about something. All right, so we got to this point, people, right? So next, right, I have to figure out now in terms of how to, so these right here, I seen they moved this out. So this is on a clip here, right? So, and this comes all the way here. So this I maybe should have so I'm gonna actually to take this out and take all of this out. Take this out. So what I gotta do, I'm gonna take a few pictures real quick. So this got 2 clips. This got 1 here. That got 1. That takes that out. Same process there. I don't see why this is even like this, because this is a brand new. It's actually supposed to not even be like that. That's crazy. And this vehicle don't even be outside. So that's crazy. Look at the condenser. Condenser's a little bit. I don't know why that's even bent up like that, but that's crazy. Okay, this is that big ass sensor. I guess I see how when people gotta take out them headlights and all that, they gotta actually take the nose out. They gotta take the whole front of this joint out. Like, this be a little bit crazy, but this is what it is right now. And actually, I'm gonna capture some pictures first, also, because you know this is history right here. This is history in the making. So I'll tap back in with y'all in a few. Let me just recollect what I gotta do here, because this gotta come out. So I guess I actually have to do I have to unclip these? I'm trying to think. I don't think I have to take this out, but definitely I'll take these out. I'll take these out. Yeah, I'll take these out. These definitely gotta come out, because I think that's gonna be in the way or something. So I'll take that out. See, SRT. Take these out. Actually, you know, get all these stuff cleaned up, whatever. And yeah. All right, so I'll tap back in with y'all in a few. All right, guys, real quick. So I'm at the point where, get this light out your face. This right here, it had a covering right here. I took it out, basically, which is on top right here that covers the sides. I just kind of put it back here and put a piece of tape to remind myself that something got to go back here. Now, I have to unbolt the condenser from the radiator, which I'm not going to do that now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts on each side, right? This right here is a radiator support, so I got to unloose that. So there's a radiator support bar, right, which is right here. So we got 2 bolts on each side. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm doing right now, I'm pre-aiming it. Unloose this, just loosen it, right? After unloosing it, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the jack I'm gonna get a piece of cardboard. I'm gonna support it under here, right? Support it to a certain point. And when I unbolt these, right, and I take that out, everything is gonna slide down, right? So I just don't want it to come banging down, because right now I just don't got no help. So it's gonna slide down, right, to a certain point. Just make sure the wiring, everything should be cool. As I said, I'm gonna make everything slide downwards. So once I slide it downwards, then I really don't want to, I mean, once it's down, I'm gonna make this go to its highest point. I'll take it from there. I think I've seen somebody remove these for whatever. I was looking at a video, they removed the horns. Not quite sure why they removed the horns, because if we're gonna be going down, everything I come out going down basically. So I'm not changing the radiator, so I don't feel that, let me see if anything else is, I don't think nothing's connected to the radiator now. Everything else look like is connected to the condenser. I'm just kind of looking at this hose. There's a hose, a line. And I still got this plastic. I was gonna take this out, but I don't need to take this out. This is just like extra nonsense to take out, which I don't want to take out. I took out one clip already from right there that came off from here. So I actually got to take off the other breather. So I forgot I had what, something was connected here, I forgot. And that's what I'm telling you, like, it's just a lot of ish. So I'm just looking at, there's a line. I'm trying to see what that line is. So there's two lines. That gotta be maybe for the them lines is for oh, that's for, all right, them lines. I'm just looking at the lines. The lines is for basically it's not nothing connected to the radiator. Shit, if I had to do a radiator job now, might as well I do it, right? That's what I be telling you. I got like everything out, like shit, like. But more than likely, I believe the radiator is still Gucci. I remember years ago when I had a leak when the bottle was bad. I thought I had to change the radiator. That's something I didn't want to do. I didn't want to do this job, but you know, well, that's back then when I wasn't on my DIY. That's when I was like working. I didn't really have time to be doing a lot of things. But other than that, all right, guys, I'm gonna put y'all on a time lapse because this is just a lot of tedious things. It's not really too much me showing you how. It's me showing you what I'm doing because actually you already know. I never did this on the charger, but all the concepts is the same. But as I said, I'm just going through it, and I'm just showing y'all what's going on with the charger and how we plan to get it back ASAP. So I can once I drop this and get that down, I'm gonna try to make sure I have enough room to get that that damn harmonic balancer in from here and figure that out. Somebody put B5. What the hell is B5? Like, really? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put y'all on time lapse though. Alright guys, so now I'm at the point of now ready to drop the radiator and the condenser. So what I did was I got everything on the jack stands to damn near the highest point. So I got using the jack with a piece of wood and the cardboard for support, because what's going to happen is when I drop these brackets right here, is basically everything is going to kind of like shoot down. So basically that is going to be my support and make it slide down, and that's how we're going to play that one. So as I said, I pre-gamed already the 4 bolts for the condenser. I kind of just loosen them up. These I loosen this up, and then I just got to get the 2 bolts on each side for the bracket and get that basically done. And then after I drop, I'm gonna take a break, and then hopefully after that's down, we try to hit the ATI real quick, get that back in and try to get that torqued up and get this back up and everything back out. So we got motion. So it's just a lot of tedious work to do to get to this point. So all right, tap back in. I'm gonna put you on the time lapse actually, because I'm not gonna video is long already, so part 2 is long. So all right, go get into it. All right, guys, I'm about to drop the rad. I had this kind of down on the angle, but yeah. So I'm about to drop the rad, people. So I'm gonna take my time and slowly with the jack, just support it and drop the rad. See how this go, people. Slowly but surely. All right, we got some motion. Stop it real quick. Take my time and support it. So basically I'm gonna kind of just like let it ease down and work its way down slowly. I gotta stop it because it's kind of coming down at an angle. Alright. Bracket is coming down from my angle. See what's going on here with my wood. Oh, okay, so my wood is like sliding away. So let me kind of put it long ways. I gotta fix my wood, people, because see how it's coming down like in a weird ass angle. Well, I'm pretty much smooth anyway, but as I said, I just want the jack just basically hold whatever. Just help me bring it down all the way. So that's basically all the jack is doing right now, because it already done moved and did whatever it done did. So guess that's about it. Bracket is down, so the bracket come out this way. And let's see about all of this. What's in the way? Oh, this one here is blocking over here. Anything? Oh, the AC lines. So I think really this is as far really as I need it. I don't even need to take nothing else out. I honestly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna jack back up, because this is really needed to this point, people, honestly, to do what I need to do. Don't need to do much. So that's sitting right there. And that's really kind of where I need to go with this. See? I don't really need to too much go any further. These lines is cool. Don't need to, because I'm going right here. Right here, baby. I think I should be cool with the way it is now. I don't think I have to go any further down. Yeah, alright, so this is where I'm at. I'm inside the radiator. The radiator, oh shit, it's not even leaning. I gotta make sure this stuff is not like leaning on something where it's gonna like F something up on the fin or something. Put a piece of cardboard here, and maybe I'll drop it down a little bit more. Let me see. Maybe I'll drop it. Let's drop it down. Yeah, it's dropped down, but it's actually just being held. Let's see if I see any moisture or anything. So this is a pretty solid position. Sorry guys. Pretty solid position right now for me to do what I need to do. Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see the vibes. So now I was just take a moment, clean up a little bit, clean myself up a little bit, regroup, get back to it, and I'll be back in a minute. I gotta change my battery actually also. I gotta swap it out. So grind don't stop. All right, guys, real quick. Ran into a little dilemma. All right, so this is why sometimes I go back OEM factory, because of the fact that there's always something, always not enough information, not enough research. All right, so as y'all know, I decided to go ATI. So ATI is really botched, because ATI wants you to use everything ATI, all the installer kits, I get it, you know what I mean, which I didn't basically get y'all puller or install or whatever. I went and I tried to rent the free joint. So right here, let's look at this right here. So this right here says Dodge is number B14 by M14 by 1.5, and then N again it says M12, right? So M12 supposed to be C. So this is C. So this is another one that's supposed to be for Dodge, but I was using this one point blank. So all right, what I'm trying to say, my dilemma is, so basically this is kind of how it go, right? This kind of, let's go through the exercise real quick before I explain. So basically this is right here, turns and actually pushes basically the damper inside, right? This nut right here. You gotta basically get a big wrench and you turn. Sorry guys. Let me actually put y'all on the stand for a minute while I explain this. Right? Alright, so let's go up, let's tilt, make sure we kinda see what the hell I'm doing here. Right. Alright, so basically this goes in here, it goes back, it goes in here, right? My dilemma is, you see, is this joint, I don't know why it's not even going through the hole. This joint right here, it goes in, cool, right? which is supposed to, I believe, thread in. I don't know how far in it's supposed to thread. Should not even thread in. Hold on. This is supposed to thread in, right? And then you're supposed to take this and basically, I can't make sure I found the hole. All right, make sure it threads in. I feel it threading in. I want to feel it threading in. Is this the right one? I'm not even sure if this one is the right one. Honestly, thought it was the right one. Unless it's the other one. That's another thing I gotta check right now. Which one is the right one? It goes in the hole, but I don't feel nothing. Actually, I don't think it actually supposed to thread in. I think it's supposed to sit in it, but I feel the grooves. But hold on, let me check the other one while we at it. Is the C. Right, the C is an M12. No, the C is an M12 by whatever. Let me see, because I don't even know which one is these supposed to work, honestly. So I'm here just, this one just slides in like, so I don't know if really if it's this one or this one, but this one kind of got like that head. So it gotta be either, this one here is this is C. Gotta make sure I look at this correctly, people. Yeah, C says M12 by 17 for Dodge Jeep, and then they got the M14. Right, A is for GM, so I got B. B is M14. But the M14, as I said, it's not even, I don't even know what the hell. This is not even threading in, it's just sitting in there. So I don't even, it's just actually just going in there. So, but long story short, I need to double check the which one it goes here, but it sits in there, but it's not threading into the joint. And this is the original, this is the bolt that came out. So what I'm gonna do is pre-game that. Let me see. Let's kind of push it in here a little bit. Which it goes, I guess, all the way in. Let me just see how this. Alright, so that pushes all the way in and it caused some threading. So, alright. It kind of looked the same. Alright, people, I'm just going back and forth real quick. But let me, before I get to the story, I just want to, I'm just trying something out. So, this right here got like a stopper anyway. So, this right here is, let me put this all the way back, number one. Alright. And I'm gonna let you know my conclusion. Oh, okay. So now I had to go back. So now, basically, I feel some tension here, right? Okay. So what I'm saying is, y'all see this big nut? This big nut right here basically have to turn and push it in. ATI made this big ass thing for their tool, right? So what I sat here and I decided, like, damn, how am I gonna get this in? Like, I don't have time, whatever. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to run to Home Depot, people. I'm gonna run to Home Depot because the factory come with this big ass washer, right? So the big ass washer basically fits in damn near perfect and flush. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get about like 10 of these, and I'm basically gonna build it up to the back, all the way to the back to the top, right? So I could basically use that nut. I'm gonna fill it up. I'm gonna slide the big nut in, right? I'm gonna use their head, and basically that's how I'm gonna MacGyver this ish in. So gotta put the video on pause for a minute if y'all know what I'm saying. Like this right here, I gotta go to Home Depot and find this. Basically, find it, and basically, hopefully I can find it to fit. I'm gonna take this screw, I'm gonna find it to fit in here. I'm gonna see how much they sell by the pack, and see how much of them I'm gonna get. Maybe I get like maybe like 10 of them or whatever. I maybe actually can't carry the goddamn damper with me. I want to get 10 of them to fit, stack it up, and once I stack it up, then I could use that to push this in. You heard? So I'll be back. That's the dilemma. That's the MacGyver I gotta do. I gotta fabricate it. I gotta do what I gotta do. So, all right, I'll tap back in with y'all in a minute. Let me run to Home Depot. Let me get this. Let me find these big ass washers. All right, guys, I'm back. Ran to Home Depot, like I said. So basically, I got these washers. So this right here is flat washers, 25 pack, 5 by 8 inches. I kind of piggyback off of this bolt right here, this washer right here. So like I was telling y'all, what I decided to do is just to build up the back of that ATI, which I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna try and see, hopefully this works. So we gonna go on the stand real quick. Let me put this light on here. Sure we got a good, maybe I'll be over here a little better. Alright, so, alright, we gonna try this again. So as I said, this is basically the rental tool I got, and it was going into the back part here, and we can't have that. So this right here, let's place this in here. This don't have a lock key for some reason. Dodge just don't have one, but this has a groove. So just gonna kind of place this in here center, right? Let it snug in, right? Which is snugged in there. Okay, hopefully that would do what it do. All right, so as I said, I counted out 19, which I'm gonna need. All right. I don't know. We're gonna see if this is gonna work. Put it all the way basically to the back because I have to thread some of this in. So make sure I get this threaded in. And I'm just hoping and praying this works, people. I don't even feel this is a lot of me twisting, actually. I don't even feel this thing even like holding in. How much threading I gotta thread this thing in? Now I feel it, which is crazy. I feel it getting tight right here. Okay, so it's a little tight. So now what I'm gonna do here is I got a socket, right? And basically this should go here. So this is going this way. Alright, I'm gonna tap back in with y'all 1 second. I just wanna check something out. Alright, so as I said, this basically look good. I actually need to take a snapshot of this, people, because this is like some like homemade shit. Just wanna make sure. Just looking at the back. Got a picture of the front. Alright, so let's hope and pray we have a good turn. So basically I'm gonna have to use this. I gotta hold basically this. Take the wrench now. And this is what we're doing. We're going around. So this basically have to be in place, which is already like a holding. It's like you kind of holding it. So I'm using this to basically turn it in. And I'm gonna look from the top to make sure that we're going in. And we're starting in, of course. I gotta be careful because it looks like I'm kind of knocking my radiator a little bit. I don't want to do that. So this is like a tedious thing here, people. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end up putting y'all like on a time lapse because this is actually gonna take me a few to get this in. So let me put y'all on the time lapse while I knock this out. Alright guys, so I got it on. Real quick, I just threw on the old belt just to see the placement. This went to the lowest point, it couldn't go no more, so everything is in. Just wanted to see if everything is kind of lined up. The belt feel tight, feel good. So now I'm gonna take this out, and I have to actually work in the actual bolt that needs to go in here. And I will be taking that back to Home Depot, but I don't know, maybe I'll keep it because it's always good to have some washers and things like that. It's like it's always good to have things. That's what I'm saying. So I got it on, y'all see what it is. So now, as I said, the next step is to put the new bolt, try to get that torqued, and I gotta find a place basically to make sure that the pulley don't turn while I'm torquing it. So I have to look into that. I don't have one of the flex plate teeth holders or whatever. So I may just piggyback off of the old belt. This is the old belt. Maybe get some grips or something, whatever, and try my best to get this tightened up. So, all right, I'll tap back in with y'all in a minute. Let's see what it is. Alright guys, so I put the bolt in, but I know I'm gonna need help in a minute to really get it fully torqued because of the fact that more than likely when I start torquing it, it's gonna try to move. So I gotta do something. I gotta be MacGyver again, and I gotta do a MacGyver method to get it torqued because as y'all already know, I just don't have certain things, so I'm trying to make it work. So I'm gonna put y'all on a quick time lapse while I try to get this as far as I could get it before it start moving, and then I got a summons for help to get this thing torqued to a 130, which I have it pre-accelerating. So let me see how this is gonna work. Put you on the time lapse. All right, now it's motion on deck. Now it's motion on deck, people. All right, so just gonna do a quick recap. The last thing I just did, I just torqued the ATI crankshaft damper with some help. I basically used a pry bar method. Went underneath there, took the covering off, and had the pry bar. Good thing I had the long pry bar, had it held against the teeth. Now I was motion on deck, was watching it while I hit it with the big boy gear wrench. Right, I actually torqued to 131. Right, but it was supposed to be 130 with a 26-point socket. So I'm all go, and I'm just going to show you what I look like real quick. So right now, what we looking like is we got the ATI on. It's already torqued at 130. So actually, what I'm gonna do while I'm here with y'all, I'm gonna mark it with the magic marker. Right, I'm gonna mark it. So just in case. Dad, be careful. What's that? What's that? Oh, whoa. That's my ready to support. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I need that. Can't lose that. There goes the other one. Yeah, the other one right here. That's for the radiator. Yeah, people. So, real quick, as I said, so what I'm gonna do is everything is torqued at 130. So basically, I'm gonna put a line right here, right? So I'm gonna put a line going up right here. Shit, my line ain't straight, but it's something. Right, and I'm just gonna mark a line. Shit, this line is kind of ass. Whatever. Nothing like it's going this way. All right, whatever. So I got a line. All right, so basically you gotta stay within this line. So that line is off. Like I'm over here and I'm over here. But whatever, y'all see the point of what I'm making. So it gotta stay, this line is off right now. Nah, but it's like lined up. It's lined up with the bolt. I think it's right here. I'm just looking at it from this angle here, and this is looking from here. All right, so it's lined up right there. So basically, that's a safety line just in case when it starts spinning and anything move, but it's actually torqued to spec. So the next step is to put all this ish back. So this is the old belt, so I'm gonna put the new belt on. I gotta change the last step. Actually, what I gotta change is the thermostat. Got a new thermostat. Throw that in, and then actually do the reverse process of everything. And I'm gonna actually put the fan on here, bring this back up with the radiator bracket, and then get everything buttoned back up. So just wanted to keep y'all informed of what's going on here. This was a tough job. So if you decide to do something like this, what is my advice? Take 4 days off of work. Know what I mean? Shoot me a message. Know what I mean? Maybe give me a couple of bucks for some advice and some help to coach you through this, because you know what? You're going to be sweating. You're going to be stressed out. You're going to be depressed, everything doing this, because I had to take my whole nose and my whole car out. And I was not very happy about it. I had to go to AutoZone. I had to fabricate people. I had to buy washers. I had this was a OEM tool, which I gotta make sure I don't lose. This right here is not suitable for ATI, but I made it work. So just a lot of tools, a lot of times, a lot of parts to come out, a lot of ish. And I'm in the hot garage and I'm getting it done. So, all right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually, basically, as y'all hear, I'm actually going to maybe just start on the thermostat real quick. Right, let me get the thermostat while y'all here. Get that part done, and then we're gonna put you on a time lapse while we put up the radiator, the fan and all that. Get that part done. And let me find where the thermostat is at. And I don't know where the thermostat is at, people. Alright, so this is the thermostat. So thermostat is easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. Just pull it out and pop the new one in. So give me some more light on the camera if you can. Yeah, I should change the belt first. Yeah, I gotta make sure I change that belt because I don't want to leave that old belt in there, people. So the thermostat is right here, so, huh? Nah, I want it right here. That hood thing don't even give me like proper light. It's right here. So this is our OEM thermostat. And I think I gotta get a pliers or something to pull that out. Huh? Yeah, it's gonna be dirty. I'm working, I don't care. I got another shirt. I got shirts on. Because I was underneath the car, that's why. Ground is dirty. Alright guys, so I'm going to try to pop this thermostat out. Because I don't think it's gonna come out that easy. Nah, because this thing is sealed in here for that. So, I mean, that's not. Let me try another method here and see. Alright, so basically it popped out. Do it in reverse. Alright, so now thermostat, right? We gonna just basically just check it against the new one. Make sure, but it's supposed to be OEM, same thing, right? Same thing, right? And what I did was I should have just looked at how it came out. This has a mark on it. Like, you know, sometimes these things be having like certain kind of placements, how they so what I'm gonna do, people, first, I know it came out from an angle, so what I'm gonna do, let me dry around this and let me take a peek at my phone, because I believe I took a picture of this anyway. So always take pictures just in case. I just want to find a picture with it in, right? So this is the placement of where it was, right? So that nipple was basically going straight up, right? That right there, right? So like an angle, yeah, like kind of like an angle.
Like twist in, no?
Nah, there's no twist in. It's basically. Yeah, the liquid gotta be there regardless. I'm not thinking that. I'm just trying to just scrape a little bit of this old dirt against. Yeah, that's antifreeze. So I mean, I could loud it out and make a difference. It's just antifreeze. Actually, really need to cover it while I'm actually doing that. Should have like a wire brush. I could have just quickly just went around it. All right, but other than that, people, so let me go back to my phone again real quick and just look at the cross reference of basically this is the thermostat, and it's kind of, should I mark it? I always mark things, people, what I say. So it's kind of like in that angle. So it actually, this has 2 marks on it for whatever reason. I don't know the reason, but the only thing I could go by is, yeah, this is the new one, but the new one we kind of took it out like this. So
it was straight horizontal, that.
Nah, but to the new one I took out like this. It was like that.
Yeah. Like that.
So we going like this, people. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this is kind of how I'm going with it. They should have had some marks or something, but they got 2 lines on it for whatever reason. That's the things I be looking at. So this is the old range. Gotta make sure it seats. It's seat in, but yeah, cause it's new, so it gotta seat in. But it will get like pressed in when I put the housing back on. All right, so that's done. Now the belt. The belt is a little tricky, people, and I gotta go back in the car and get the new belt. Shit. Nas, what's the time?
Oh, you mean on the belt?
Hold on, tap back in, trying a second.